Whitening and darkening shampoos. Oftentimes I get this question whether to use some whitening shampoo around the muzzle area for doodles who like to drink a little bit messy and get soaked the hair around their chin and muzzle area in water and in food, and they just drool so much that it's constantly wet, and the hair there gets discolored by saliva and or by water. So the white coat ends up to be more like brownish, reddish hue. So whether should we use whitening or darkening shampoos? I wanted to approach this from a few perspectives and let you decide. Up front, I wanted to say personally, from health perspectives, I'm not really into either of those, but here is why. So you can decide yourself. Advantages for doodles. I could not find any. Doodles do not care whether their hair color looks this or that. As long as it's tangle and mat free, they're gonna be fine. Disadvantages for doodles. Skin irritant. Both whitening and darkening shampoos. I could not find one on the market which was not containing any kind of harsh chemicals. So that's a major no-go, red flag for me. Covers up symptoms instead of finding the root cause of the symptom. Whenever we use whitening or darkening shampoos, we have no idea what the exact root cause is. It can be that the doggy has an internal crazy yeast infection throughout their body, or an external yeast infection, and it's not fun, or they are containing bacteria in their system that discolors the coat. It's very, very tricky to understand. And the reason why I'm saying this is because oftentimes some doodles, light-colored doodles, get the brownish discoloration around their anus, privates, and around the muzzle area. So that means, oftentimes it means stuff can be going on internally. Now you need a veterinarian to uncover that, and oftentimes groomers just use cover up with whitening and darkening shampoos and magically think that or wait for a solution, but it's only a cover up. We're not going to know what the root cause is. So figuring stuff out, why and what is causing the symptoms, will be absolutely beneficial. But for that, you need not to use neither whitening or darkening shampoos. Could not find one which is effective yet non-toxic. I was talking about that earlier. If you can, please let me know. I would be super, super interested in to know one. Advantages for parents. Partially or fully whitens or darkens the coat, mostly used on feet and muzzle or butt areas. For some, it's super important. For others, they can be best friends with their doodles with a few darker spots around their white coat. You really have to decide yourself how important it is for you and whether you would be willing to jeopardize your doodle's health just for looks. Disadvantages for parents. Aggravating allergies in their doodle without finding the real cause. You can spend quite a lot of money on figuring out what's causing the itching and scratching and hot spots and allergies on your doodle. Avoiding these will help you get to the base of it and figure out what is exactly causing it. Whenever we are using these, we're going to make the rabbit hole even deeper, and it's going to be just way harder. So I'm totally not with the whitening and darkening shampoos, and I highly discourage everyone using them.